What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kip Jackson. Today we're looking at another good lens for your Sony Fx30. Now, I always keep this lens on my camera because it's just my favorite, but we're actually not talking about the 70-200 because I don't want to talk about a 70-200. We're talking about budget lenses. We're talking about the good stuff. We're talking about the Tamron 28-300. Yes, it is a full frame lens, so it will start to crop in on that Sony Fx30, but because it has such good throw distance, like because it's from essentially on the Sony Fx30, it's going to be 56 to almost 350 or 450. Like that's insane length on one lens, and then you get a pretty decent aperture. You go from f4 to f7.1, so it is a little bit variable aperture with that. But honestly, this lens right here has gotten me out of so many jams. I'm able to put it on my tripod and get so many different looks out of my Sony Fx30. And the reason I have it on the Sony a7 III now is just because I wanted to show it to you guys and not take that many lenses off. Tamron, you did send this to me, and obviously I'm impartial to Tamron because over the past 5 years I've been making Tamron videos over and over and over again, but I'm a little biased here. The build quality is good. I still, in my opinion, I like the locking mechanism that they have there. That's a beautiful thing that they have there. One of my fallbacks of this lens is you can't really get an equal zoom. Like, what do I mean by that? I mean, when you're zooming in, it does feel a little jumpy. Like the notches go 50, 70, 100, 200, and then 300. So there's no gradualness once you get past 70. Essentially, once you get past 100, it just goes, you have to gauge it. Like I feel like from 1 to 2 is less than a quarter of an inch, and it's like 100 millimeters, which is a lot. That's a whole different look you get in there on your Sony camera or on your camera in general. One of my favorite things about Tamron lenses, again, and I said this in my last video, is just that usability. You're able to put one lens in your camera. I'm clapping right now. One lens in your camera bag and just be set for the entire shoot. Yes, you're not getting those super hyper focused looks that you should be getting at maybe a wedding or maybe an event, but you're getting stuff that pretty much gets the job done. Honestly, if you're going to be on the road, one of my biggest things is that when you're on the road, things happen so fast and you do not want to miss it. You don't want to be missing it. Oh God, I gotta take the 70-100 off and put on the 7. No. Your client's going to be looking at you and they're going to be like, why did we hire this guy or girl? Get lenses that make you do your job quick, but also look kind of robust. Like this lens looks robust. You take it out. This lens, it matches the camera. Looks robust. You take it out. Wow, like whoa, like you're shooting, and they take you way more serious when you have something like this on you. Yes, they're gonna take you seriously, but also you gotta know that when you are zooming in, it does jump around on that variableness. So it will get a little darker over time. So if you're using this wide open on a wedding, once it gets a little dark out, take it off. Take the device from a guy who already went through that. Take it off, switch to something with a lower aperture. While you're out in the day, while the sun's out, while maybe it's a little cloudy, the second the sun dips below that horizon, game over. Otherwise, love that lens, love the quality of the lens. Tamron, honestly, just keep sending them over because, let me get the box so you guys can see it. Whew. Let's look at this. Look at this. I don't know who's working over there at Tamron, but y'all are killing it. Again, before we head out of here, this is going to be a real quick video. It does have that vibration control. There is a little bit of breathability when it comes to it being on your gimbal. It's almost the equivalent of something like this on my camera. Dare I say it's not G Master quality, like it's not keeping f4 all the way to 200, like it's not doing it, which, obviously this is $1,000. So, or almost $2,000. So let that be known. You are getting what you pay for, but you're getting a lot. Again, but to the naked eye, to someone who's just hiring you, they don't know I mean, they might, but they don't know the difference between this and this. It is your job as a photographer, as a videographer, as a cinematographer to use lighting, use composition, use your skills, use your people skills, your directing, your moving around the set, your preparedness with your other stuff in your kit like your memory cards, your tripods, your lens, whatever these are called, polarizers. I wish you get the word for that. And that's how you're going to make up the shot. So this will get you there, the Tamron 28-300. It'll get you in the same playing field as a lot of these other lenses. But like you just said, you see that? If you're shooting straight up, it will do that. Unless you lock it at 300, which I don't even know if you can. You can't. So if you're shooting straight up or straight down with this lens, it does not hold its focal length. It's just the weight of it. I don't know why that happens, but if you're watching this Tamron, that could be a product note if you're looking to buy one. If you're shooting straight up, I mean, I don't know who's shooting straight up like that or straight down like that all the time without holding it. But if you are, that's one of the biggest cons to this lens. Has a button, which is pretty cool. I like that on there. When you do, you know, want to update it or use a special button for focusing, for changing different settings. And Tamron with this, that USB is clutch right there. You're able to update, do different things, and make it a little bit more, you know, accessible and usable for you as a cinematographer or videographer or whatever. That's it. That is it. These are one takes. As soon as I start to forget what I want to talk about and not really start to speak from the heart, I end it. It's your boy Kip Jackson. Start somewhere is my motto. Peace.